Many have tried, many have failed, only one has ever succeeded. This is Ninja Warrior of Halo! Hello guys and welcome to Ninja Warrior of Halo. I'm Hunt Unit 751. So far, 80 challengers have taken on Stage 1, but this completely revamped Stage 1 has eliminated almost everybody that's tried it. Only two people, the experienced veteran Sideshow Freak and the newcomer from qualifying, Joe Riley, have managed to complete Stage 1. Today, the last 20 challengers are taking on the course. They include the number 1 competitor from qualifying and the top veterans, but they will all be without the All-Star Drago with 6. Can the other veterans perform in his place? And we're kicking off today, guys, with Duster Buster 2K. Duster Buster is one of the most experienced competitors on this course, but despite his experience and his love of the show, he has not had the best of successes on this course. Nevertheless, he always tries to put on his best performances. That's not to say he hasn't had success. In Tournament 8 he managed to get to the 3rd stage, and 2 tournaments ago he completed Stage 1 again. But in the last tournament, he was surprisingly undone by the warped wall, an obstacle he's managed to get past in every tournament since Tournament 7. But not today. Surprisingly though, that's not the obstacle he fears the most. It's actually the very last one, the final steps. He's failed it twice before on the man cannon launch. So, will he, with all these problems, can he beat Stage 1 today? Duster Buster 2K. Back for his 11th appearance, which of course makes him one of the most experienced competitors. 80 seconds for 7 obstacles. He's always determined, this Duster. Not had the best of success, only completed Stage 1 twice before, but he's normally consistent, hence why he's managed to get to the warped wall in every tournament since Tournament 7, and has only once failed to get past it. Having trouble on the steps here. That's slightly worrying, considering it's not an obstacle. He's through the cross bridge. Duster Buster. Onto the jump hang. He goes for it, he jumps, and he hangs! Nicely done by Duster. That's caused a lot of problems for a lot of people so far. Onto the crooked wall. He gets the height nicely. Now down for the warped wall, his nemesis from last time, and we've got an intruder on the course. It's Smokey Massacre. Wait your turn, Smokey, you're coming up later. And Duster's having trouble here at the warped wall. Is history going to repeat itself? 3rd attempt. Duster, yes, he gets it this time. Final steps. He launches down. He's going to make it. He's got a happy Smokey Massacre waiting at the finish line to congratulate him. And it's 5.8 seconds left on the clock. Duster Buster gets his revenge on Stage 1. And he's moving on. He was looking pretty good on the obstacles. He wasn't perfect on those steps. But then when he got to the warped wall, he was having trouble, and it almost looked like history was going to repeat itself. But he persevered. He got to the top, and now he's moving on to Stage 2 for the 3rd time in his career, and for the 2nd time in 3 tournaments. Congratulations to Duster. Great start to the episode. Next up is the PVR Gamers Fruit. He is a DRL driver. How will he do? He's not sprinting, that's a bad sign. Bye-bye. Next up is Tanner Johnson 23. He's also a DRL driver. Can he do better than PVR? Can't do much worse, to be honest. Oh yeah, by the way guys, 2 things I want to mention. 1, Tournament 16 just started up, so if you want to do a run, message me on Xbox Live. 2, something I had forgotten in the last episode to mention. I thought I'd forgotten something, and I did. I want to thank all of you guys because we got past the 40,000 total views mark just before the last episode went up. I was supposed to mention it, but I forgot, so I'm mentioning it now. So thank you to all you guys. Love you. Next up is the Pandas! Pandas for life. The guy who, of course, loves to have a Pandas animated face every time he does this course. Yes, this is the Pandas for life. He was known as Zombie Killer when he made his debut in the last tournament, but we all know he is a lover of the pandas. He's also a derp, spinning around. He's obviously been taking derp lessons from X-Stomp X. He went out in spectacular style on the rolling ball in the last tournament. Why did he shotgun the ball? You're a Wally Pandas. It's going so fast, but he somehow made it. Don't know how he did that. Gets past the rolling ball this time. Onto the cross bridge. Gets past that. He's looking good here, is Pandas. Now for the jump hang. Is Pandas going to show that he's got some jumping skill? He hits the trampoline nicely, but he falls in the water. Following Pandas, more competitors took on the course, all of them newcomers, and most of them were undone on either the prism slide or the rolling ball. Disappointing performances here. We had one guy who cheated on the rolling ball, but then we had newcomer Swag All Over who produced a very unique wipeout on the cross bridge. Next up is Buddy. Buddy is the competitor who finished in first place in the Tournament 13 qualifiers, and as a result of that he's been given a very high number for the actual tournament. We've already seen one qualifier, Joe Riley, complete stage 1. Can Buddy follow suit? He comes into this tournament having just made his debut on Smoky Massacre's course in Tournament 6, and in that tournament he got all the way to stage 3. Could he do the same on this course? Gets out of the cross bridge very nicely. Onto the jump hang. He's well established. He likes to make lots of jumping mats. A lot of them are featured on Halo Customs, so you go check them out. But yeah, he's a very experienced and top jumper. Oh, he got so high there, he actually got stuck on the little stopper thing, which is designed to stop you from cheating on that obstacle. Now for the warped wall. Doesn't get up it first time. Not many people have got up that obstacle first time. He gets it second time though. I think Sideshow-Freak's the only one who's got up it first time. Final steps, lands it nicely. Pushing on, climbing to the top. And that's 13.6 seconds left on the clock. Buddy is advancing along with Joe Riley to stage 2. The second of the trialists to complete the stage. Second newcomer to complete stage 1. And he's moving on. Next up is Dark Mike 117. He was in the last tournament, failed the first obstacle. How will he do on his second appearance? He beats the first obstacle this time. Just onto the rolling ball. How will Dark Mike do on this obstacle? Shoots it to get it rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling. Rolling. He lands it. Oh, he falls off. I hate it when people do that. Next up is Soul Reaper 1025. Soul Reaper is another one of the most experienced competitors on this course. He's been competing since the first Halo Reach tournament back in Tournament 2. He's also the only person to have ever beat Stage 1 as an elite. And he can come into this tournament with a lot of confidence because his last 3 appearances in Tournaments 9, 10 and 12 have seen him produce his best 3 attempts, which have included 2 Stage 1 successes, and in the last tournament he managed to get all the way to the 3rd stage for the first time ever. So, can he put on another personal best today? Soul Reaper 1025, back for his 9th appearance. One of the most experienced competitors on this course, one of the most determined as well. And of course he's British, which makes him cool. Anyone who's good at this course and is British, I like. Live with it. Soul Reaper. He's also a very determined competitor, always wants to do well on this course. Handles it nicely. Onto the cross bridge. Over. Ooh, little bit rough, but he makes it still. Onto the jump hang. Oh my god, he goes for it! Soul Reaper! Ah, he lands it. Very nicely done. And he's very fast as well so far. Certainly not going to worry about time. Onto the crooked wall. He looks at it. This isn't like Soul. Sizing it up. Does he know what to do? Yes, he does. Oh no, Soul! Ah, undone. Another good competitor undone. Next up is OMG, a cat. 6. Newcomer. He's a big fan of the show. Wanted to compete on it, and now he gets his chance. And he's not shamed himself by failing the first obstacle. What about the rolling ball? He looks good. Moving quite nicely. Hanging along. Oh no, he jumped! Why did he jump? Why did he jump? Next up is Expose. This is the competitor who in the last tournament blew us all away when he got to the 3rd stage on his debut. He finished in 3rd place in that tournament, beating the likes of Elite MKB, Smoky Massacre, and Drago is Sick. Now he's back for his 2nd appearance and looking to prove that it wasn't beginner's luck. But of course, to do that, he's got to beat a stage 1 which is much harder than the one he beat in the last tournament. Or at least I think it's harder. Onto the cross bridge. Not going full speed at the moment, but he's still moving nicely. Onto the jump hang. He jumps. Oh no, expose! Ah! That's another competitor, top competitor, undone. Next up is Smoky Massacre, whose name is apparently so big it can't fit inside the text box. He also didn't do his crab walk intro there, that's interesting. Maybe he doesn't want to be known as the Crab Man anymore. Too late, I've called you the Crab Man, so you're the Crab Man. Deal with it. Anyway, this is Smoky Massacre. He made it to the 3rd stage in the last tournament, failing the body prop. He's made it to stage 3 in the last 2 tournaments, and he's put in a lot of practice for today's tournament. He's more practice than he's ever done before because he's determined to make a lasting impression. He is looking good so far. He's of course also the host of Halo Ninja Warrior, the other well-known Halo jumping course on Halo 4. You should go check that out. The YouTube channel is called Halo Ninja Warrior. And I'm talking so much that he's already at the warped wall. Maybe he's just going really fast. He's going pretty fast here. He is easily on for the fastest time here. Smoky Massacre climbing nicely. He's easily going to get the fastest time, and that is 20.5 seconds left on the clock. Smoky Massacre, that is the fastest time. And for the 3rd tournament in a row, Smoky beat stage 1. Congratulations to Smoky. It was literally a near perfect performance. Best performance so far in the tournament by Smoky. And as a result, he has been rewarded with the fastest time so far. Congratulations to Smoky. He's moving on once again. 5 guys left to go now. Next up is Ice Spiteful. He's the veteran who has made it to stage 2 in the last 3 tournaments, but every time he's been undone on stage 2's vehicle ramps. Very disappointing for him. But he is determined to make it 4th time's the charm and beat it this time. But he's got to beat stage 1 first. He's of course the former pro marksman and the well-established Halo Customs host. You should go check him out. He's hosts a very entertaining Halo Customs lobby. Features a lot of Buddy's maps on it as well. Looking good, and all that hosting has seen him play all kinds of different maps, and he's been able to hone... Ooh, false start there. But he goes now. Yeah, he's been able to hone his jumping abilities. Now for the jump hang. He was having a lot of trouble with this in practice. He goes for it, and he lands it nicely. And he's through the crossover. Makes it count on the real thing. Now for the crooked wall. He's up. Well done. Oh, a little bit to the side there, but he still lands it. Now for the warped wall. He's going for full speed here. He gets up at first time as well. Is he on for the fastest time? Is he about to take the fastest time away from Smoky? Doesn't look like it, but it's still going to be a very fast time, and it is 18.6 seconds left on the clock. That is the 2nd fastest time. Well done to Ice Spiteful. He completes stage 1 for the 4th time in a row. Next up is Elite MKB, the pro sim racer and pro Halo racer and top jumper on this course. This is his 9th appearance, and in the last tournament he produced his a personal best when he failed the body prop in stage 3. He's determined to go even further today. As by being a racer, he's learned that he likes to go very fast on this course, as he's clearly showing so far. Right at home on the cross bridge, as you'd expect. Now for the jump hang. Jumps. Did he jump late there? Oh my god, Elite! Jeez, we've seen other people like Same the Legend and Cam hit the front of the trampoline like that and fail, but Elite gets away with it. Can he make this stroke of good luck count? Crooked wall. Gets a lot of height on it there. Couldn't speak for a minute then. Now for the warped wall. And he gets up at first time. Could he be on for the fastest time here? He's certainly going to beat Stage 1. This is going to be the 5th tournament in a row he's beaten Stage 1. Very impressive. And it's not the fastest time, but it's just behind the fastest time. 20.1 seconds. Another competitor through Stage 2. The veterans are turning on the style here in today's episode, guys. Elite looked pretty solid, looked right at home on the cross bridge, made it look easy. But then on the jump hang, he almost failed here when he mishit the trampoline, but he got just enough height to make it to the shield, and from there on it was smooth sailing, and, as I say, for the 5th time in a row, 5th tournament in a row, he's heading to Stage 2. Next up is X, King of the Derps, as highlighted here, as he wants to do his intro driving a mongoose with me driving it. No, bugger off, Dom. Oh, okay. It's his 11th appearance. Sorry, Spartan. Didn't realise. My bad. Yeah, it's his 11th appearance. He's been in every tournament. Oh my god, I thought he was about to do the prism slide backwards. He's been in every tournament since tournament 3. And although he is King of the Derps, he's still one of the top competitors on this course. In the last tournament, he became only the 4th person ever in Ninja Warrior of Halo history to get past the 2nd obstacle in Stage 3. He finished in 2nd place in that tournament. Can he go even further today? He is King of the Derps. He likes to do lots of 360s and Michael Jackson moonwalks. I've lost count of how many 360s he's done so far in this run. He's certainly not worried by time, hence why he does this. But I love him for it. Ah, Dom, honestly. Onto the crooked wall. He's also British, of course. Only a British guy would be such a derp. Now for the warped wall. He gets up it first time. Now for the final step. Is he on for the No, he's not on for the fastest time. Dom will never be on for the fastest time. Mainly because he does all these 360s. And also because he's going to do what he always does here. Just showboat at the finish line. Wasting time. Wasting time. Wasting time. 8.2 seconds left on the clock. Well done to Dom. He beats Stage 1 for the 3rd tournament in a row. And is once again heading on to Stage 2. Two guys left to go now. Next up is Red Alice 13, and this one isn't actually a guy. She's actually a female contestant. This number was going to be given to All-Star Drago is Sick, but of course, as I've mentioned, he didn't compete in this tournament, so I had to give the number to somebody, and she was the lucky one who got it. Can she deliver? Looking good so far. Oh my gosh, she landed at the very top there. No one else has ever done that. Nice exit off the cross bridge as well. She's looking good. She's got some skill here. We don't see female contestants do very well on this course. Oh dear. Oh, that was not. She didn't deserve to go out that way. One guy left now. Last up is Re95. Re95 is of course the Grand Champion, the only competitor to have ever completed all 4 stages of a Ninja Warrior of Halo course, and he stood atop the final stage tower as a Grand Champion. But he's not had it all his way since becoming Grand Champion, having failed Stage 1 3 times, and in the last tournament he had to wear number 99 instead of his traditional 100. 100 was given to Drago in Tournament 12, but in Tournament 12 he put on a champion's performance by finishing in 1st place, and he's earned the number back. Furthermore, with Drago absent today, it now means Re95 has competed in more tournaments than any other competitor, thereby making him the most experienced competitor on Ninja Warrior of Halo. Can he mark this historic landmark with another Stage 1 success, or will he be defeated? Re95, his number's in gold, he's number 100, he's an all-star, only all-star competing in this tournament, and he's now the most experienced competitor of all time. Can he deliver once again? He's so determined. Ever since he became Grand Champion, he's not lost any of his determination. He always wants to perform well. He's not always on Xbox 360, or he's not on it as much as other people, but when he is on, he practices easily as much as any other competitor that wants to do well on this course. Jump hang. Nicely done. Moving on to the crooked wall. His pace so far is good. He usually likes to go calm, cautious, hence the step back there. Doesn't want to go full speed. And he gets the crooked wall perfectly there. Onto the warped wall. This has caused him problems in the past. Takes the shortcut onto it. But it doesn't pay off. Come on, Ree. Second attempt. He's up it this time. Now for the final steps. He lands it. He's climbing to the top. Ree 95. Cracks and sounds, but it's not going to stop him. 9 seconds left on the clock. Ree 95 once again completes stage 1. Completes it for the 3rd tournament in a row, like Smokey and Dom. And once again, is heading on to stage 2. He was in complete control all the way through. Didn't panic, didn't try and go super fast, stuck to his normal calm and controlled performance, and it showed on the crooked wall. Did have a little one slip up on the warped wall, but it didn't affect him, and once again Ree 95, the grand champion, is heading on to stage 2. And with that, guys, we've come to the end of stage 1. 100 challengers took on the redesigned course, and whilst many failed, for the second time in a row, second tournament in a row, we have 9 people moving on. Smokey Massacre got the fastest time, followed just behind by Elite MKB and then Ice Spikepole, and then the 2 newcomers from qualifying, Buddy and Joe Riley. Then we had the Grand Champion Ree 95, and then 3 more veterans in X-X, Duster Buster and Sideshow Freak. These 9 competitors all have a wide variety of experience, but they will all return in the next episode to take on the completely revamped Stage 2. Yes, Stage 2 has also been redesigned like Stage 1. Join us next time, guys, to see how they do. Can any of them make it to Stage 3 and maybe even to the final stage? Until next time, guys, I've been Hunting at 751. Message me on Xbox Live if you want to be in Tournament 16. And until then, goodbye.